Jai Hind everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel which is Explore Yourselves, Banking and General Knowledge etc. Jai Hind. Your daily boost. Tithi, Nakshatra, days of the year and important birth and death anniversaries of 19th August 2025, Tuesday. Bengali date 2রা ভাদ্র 1432. As per Beni Madhavsil Ponjika, today's Tithi is Krishna Ekadashi and up to 1606 hours and after that Krishna Dadoshi. Today is Nakshatra, Mrigashira Nakshatra and up to 0347 hours and after that Ardra Nakshatra. Today is 231st day of the year. There are then 134 days left in 2025. Today is 33rd Tuesday of 2025. Today is Aja Ekadashi. Aja Ekadashi is a sacred fasting day observed on the 11th day Ekadashi of the Krishna Paksha, waning phase of the moon, in the month of Bhadrapada, as per the Hindu lunar calendar. Devotees worship Lord Vishnu on this day with deep devotion, believing that observing the fast with sincerity helps wash away past sins and grants liberation, moksha. According to legend, King Harishchandra regained his lost kingdom and family by observing Aja Ekadashi, highlighting its spiritual significance. Fasting devotees refrain from grains, rice and certain foods, dedicating the day to prayer, meditation and reading of holy scriptures like the Vishnu Purana. This Ekadashi is especially revered for bringing peace, prosperity and spiritual upliftment. Today is World Humanitarian Day. World Humanitarian Day, observed on 19th August each year, is dedicated to honoring humanitarian workers who risk their lives to help people in crisis and to rally support for those affected by natural disasters, armed conflicts and other emergencies. The day was established by the United Nations in memory of the 2003 bombing of the UN headquarters in Baghdad, which killed 22 humanitarian staff, including UN envoy Sergio Vieira de Mello. It serves as a reminder of the courage, sacrifice and dedications of those working on the front lines to save lives and provide relief, while also raising global awareness about the importance of humanitarian action and collective responsibility to support vulnerable communities worldwide. Today is World Photography Day. World Photography Day, celebrated on 19th August every year, is a global event that pays tribute to the art, science and history of photography while encouraging people to share their perspectives through the lens. The date marks the invention of the daguerreotype process in 1837 by Louis Daguerre and Joseph Nicephore Niepce, which was officially gifted to the world by the French government in 1839 as the first practical photographic method. On this day, photography enthusiasts, professionals and amateurs alike showcase their work, celebrate creativity and use the medium as a powerful tool to capture emotions, preserve memories and inspire social change across cultures and generations. Today is International Orangutan Day. International Orangutan Day, observed on 19th August each year, aims to raise awareness about the urgent need to protect orangutans and their rapidly disappearing habitats in the rainforests of Borneo and Sumatra. These great apes, whose name means person of the forest, are critically endangered due to deforestation, illegal wildlife trade and the expansion of palm oil plantations. The day highlights conservation efforts, educates people about the importance of biodiversity and encourages global action to safeguard these intelligent and gentle primates. By spreading awareness, International Orangutan Day inspires individuals and communities to support sustainable practices and wildlife protection initiatives that ensure a future for orangutans in the wild. Today is National Aviation Day. National Aviation Day, observed annually on 19th August in the United States, celebrates the history and development of aviation while honoring the contributions of pioneers who shaped the field. The date coincides with the birthday of Orville Wright, one of the Wright brothers who achieved the world's first successful powered flight in 1903. Established in 1939 by President Franklin D. Roosevelt, the day recognizes the progress of aviation technology, its role in connecting the world, and its impact on travel, commerce, and defense. It also serves to inspire future generations to explore careers in aviation and aerospace, encouraging innovation and advancement in this vital industry. Today is National Potato Day. National Potato Day, celebrated on 19th August each year, is dedicated to one of the world's most versatile and widely enjoyed foods, the potato. Originating from the Andes region of South America, potatoes have become a staple crop across the globe, valued for their nutritional benefits and adaptability in countless dishes. From mashed and baked to fried and roasted, potatoes are a culinary favorite in nearly every culture. This day not only highlights the potato's role in feeding millions but also acknowledges the farmers and agricultural innovations that sustain its production, reminding us of the importance of simple yet essential foods in our daily lives. Today is International Talk Like Jar Jar Binks Day. International Talk Like Jar Jar Binks Day, celebrated on 19th August, is a light-hearted and fun observance dedicated to mimicking the quirky speech and playful mannerisms of Jar Jar Binks, the beloved and sometimes controversial Gungan character from the Star Wars prequel trilogy. The day encourages fans to embrace their inner Star Wars spirit by speaking in Jar Jar's distinctive style, using phrases like Misa and Yusa, while sharing laughs and creativity with friends, family, and fellow fans. Beyond just humor, the celebration also highlights Star Wars' cultural impact and the joy of fandom communities that keeps its characters and stories alive in unique and entertaining ways. Today is National Soft Ice Cream Day. National Soft Ice Cream Day, celebrated on 19th August, is a sweet occasion that honors the creamy, smooth, and delightful treat loved by people of all ages. Unlike regular ice cream, soft ice cream is made with a special process that incorporates more air and is served at a slightly warmer temperature, giving it a lighter texture and a surreal friendly consistency. Originating in the 20th century, soft serve quickly became a staple at dinners, fairs, and ice cream stands across the world. This day encourages everyone to enjoy their favorite cone or cup, try new flavors, and celebrate the joy of simple pleasures that bring smiles and sweetness to everyday life. Today is International Bow Day. International Bow Day, observed on 19th August, is a fun and fashionable celebration dedicated to bows as a timeless accessory symbolizing charm, style, and creativity. From hair bows and bow ties to decorative ribbons on clothing, gifts, and crafts, bows have been embraced across cultures for centuries as a mark of elegance and playfulness. Popularized in recent times by fashion icons and trends, bows continue to add flair to both everyday wear and special occasions. This day encourages people to showcase their personal style by wearing bows, sharing creative designs, and appreciating how such a simple accessory can express individuality and bring a touch of joy to fashion and life. Today is National Moving Day. National Moving Day, observed on 19th August, recognizes the experience of relocating, whether to a new home, city, or even country, and the fresh beginnings it brings. Moving can be both exciting and challenging, involving packing, organizing, and adjusting to new surroundings. But it also symbolizes growth, opportunity, and change. This day highlights the importance of planning ahead, staying organized, and embracing the emotional journey of leaving behind old memories while creating new ones. It also serves as a reminder to appreciate the helpers, family, friends, or professionals who make the transition smoother, turning what could be a stressful task into a milestone worth celebrating. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Orville Wright, 19th August 1871 to 30th January 1948. Orville Wright was an American aviator pioneer who, along with his older brother Wilbur Wright, is credited with inventing, building, and flying the world's first successful powered airplane. Born in Dayton, Ohio, Orville developed a keen interest in mechanics and engineering from a young age, often experimenting with kites, printing presses, and bicycles. Together, the Wright brothers applied their knowledge of aerodynamics and mechanics to create the Wright Flyer, which achieved its historic first flight on 17 December 1903 at Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. Orville himself piloted that inaugural flight, which lasted 12 seconds and covered 120 feet. Beyond this achievement, he continued advancing aviation technology, contributing to aircraft development and safety. Following Wilbur's death in 1912, Orville carried the legacy forward, serving as an advisor to aviation boards and inspiring future innovators. His pioneering spirit and vision transformed human transportation, making him a central figure in the history of flight. Today is death anniversary of Miss Altina Cianci, 4th August 1907 to 19th August 1999. Altina Cianci was a pioneering American artist, inventor, filmmaker, and designer, best known for inventing the iconic cat-eye eyeglass frame, which became a defining fashion statement for women in the mid-20th century. Born on August 4, 1907, in New York City to a wealthy Sephardic Jewish family of Turkish descent, she studied art in Paris and later under George Gross in New York. Cianci was also a skilled window display designer, working with stores like Bonwit Taylor and Macy's. Her creativity extended into filmmaking. She produced the Oscar-nominated documentary George Gross's Interregnum in 1960. Altina was a passionate advocate for social justice and used her art to address political and human rights issues. She was also known for her vibrant personality and unconventional lifestyle, breaking many norms for women of her time. Her legacy lives not only through her artistic contributions but also through her enduring impact on fashion and culture. She passed away in 1999, leaving behind a bold, visionary legacy. Today is death anniversary of Miss Saraswati Goda, 28 September 1912 to 19th August 2006. Saraswati Goda was an Indian social reformer, freedom fighter, and co-founder of the Atheist Center in Vijayawada, Andhra Pradesh, alongside her husband Goda. Deeply influenced by rationalist and humanist ideals, she dedicated her life to promoting social equality, fighting caste discrimination, and empowering women through education and reform. Actively involved in India's freedom struggle, she participated in the Quit India movement and other Gandhian movements, often facing imprisonment for her activism. Saraswati Goda was known for her fearless advocacy against superstitions and her commitment to fostering scientific temper in society. She also worked tirelessly for rural development, upliftment of marginalized communities, and constructive social work. Her contributions earned her national and international recognition, making her one of the pioneering women rationalists in India. Even after her husband's death, she continued to lead the Atheist Center, inspiring future generations to embrace truth, equality, and humanism. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Shankar Dayal Sharma, 19th August 1918 to 26 December 1999. Shankar Dayal Sharma was an Indian politician, lawyer and academic who served as the ninth President of India from 1992 to 1997. Born in Bhopal, he pursued higher education in law and political science in India and abroad, including Cambridge University and Harvard Law School. A committed freedom fighter, he was associated with the Indian National Congress and took part in the independence movement. Over his long career, Sharma held several important positions, including Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh 1952 to 1956, Union Cabinet Minister and a Governor of states like Maharashtra, Punjab and Andhra Pradesh. He also served as Vice President of India from 1987 to 1992 before assuming the presidency. Known for his integrity, humility and deep respect for democratic values, Sharma played a stabilizing role during politically turbulent times in India. His presidency was marked by a commitment to upholding the constitution and guiding the nation with dignity and wisdom. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Utpal Dutt, 29th March 1929 to 19th August 1993. Utpal Dutt was a legendary Indian actor, director, playwright and dramatist, best known for his remarkable contributions to Bengali theatre and cinema, a pioneer of modern Indian theatre. He founded the Little Theatre Group in 1947, which later became the People's Theatre Group, and used stage performances as a medium to highlight social and political issues. Dutt gained national and international recognitions for his versatility, excelling in both serious and comic roles with memorable performances in films like Bhuvan Som, Golmaal, Angur and Shaukin. He was also deeply associated with political theatre, particularly through his revolutionary plays that carried strong Marxist and leftist ideologies. In cinema, he worked with acclaimed directors such as Satyajit Ray, Mrinal Sen and Rishikesh Mukherjee, leaving a lasting impression on both mainstream and parallel cinema. A gifted writer, he authored numerous plays, essays and books on theatre. Honored with the National Film Award for Best Actor in 1970, Dutt remains one of the most influential figures in Indian theatre and cinema. His legacy continues to inspire artists committed to meaningful and thought-provoking art. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Willard Sterling Boyle, 19th August 1924 to 7th May 2011. Willard Sterling Boyle was a Canadian physicist and Nobel laureate, best known for co-inventing the charge-coupled device (CCD), a breakthrough technology that revolutionized imaging. Born in Nova Scotia, Canada, Boyle served in the Royal Canadian Navy during World War II before pursuing physics at McGill University, where he later earned his doctorate. Joining Bell Labs in the 1950s, he worked on laser technologies and space communication systems, playing a key role in developing the first continuously operating Ruby laser. In 1969, alongside George E. Smith, he invented the CCD, which became the foundations for digital photography, video, astronomy and medical imaging. For this groundbreaking achievement, Boyle and Smith were awarded the 2009 Nobel Prize in Physics. Beyond his scientific contributions, he was also involved in the Apollo space program, helping NASA select landing sites for the moon missions. Remembered as a visionary scientist, Boyle's work transformed modern technology, making images from deep space to everyday life accessible to humanity. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Linus Carl Pauling, 28th February 1901 to 19th August 1994. Linus Carl Pauling was an American chemist, biochemist, peace activist and one of the most influential scientists of the 20th century. Widely regarded as the father of modern chemistry, he made groundbreaking contributions to the understanding of chemical bonding, molecular structures and quantum chemistry, particularly through his book The Nature of the Chemical Bond. Pauling received the Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 1954 for his research on the nature of the chemical bond and its applications to the structure of complex substances, Later he became a strong advocate for nuclear disarmament, co-founding organizations against atomic testing, which earned him the Nobel Peace Prize in 1962, making him one of the few individuals to receive two unshared Nobel Prizes. He also contributed significantly to the study of proteins, vitamins, and the role of vitamin C in health. Though some of his later health claims sparked controversy, his pioneering work left an enduring impact on chemistry, medicine, and peace activism. Pauling's legacy lives on as a brilliant scientist and humanitarian dedicated to science and society. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Philo Farnsworth, 19th August 1906 to 11th March 1971. Philo Taylor Farnsworth was an American inventor and television pioneer credited with developing the first fully functional electronic television system. Born in Utah, Farnsworth showed extraordinary ingenuity from a young age, sketching his early ideas for television as a teenager. In 1927, he successfully transmitted the first electronic image, a simple straight line, marking the birth of modern television. Despite his groundbreaking invention, Farnsworth spent much of his life battling lengthy patent disputes with corporations like RCA, which overshadowed his recognitions during his lifetime. Beyond television, he also contributed to advancements in radar, nuclear fusion, and electronic devices. Over time, his role as the true inventor of television was acknowledged, and he was honored posthumously for his contributions. Farnsworth's work fundamentally changed global communication, entertainment, and education, earning him a lasting place in the history of technology. Today is birth anniversary of Veer Vikram Kishore Manikka Bahadur, 19th August 1908 to 17th May 1947. Maharaja Veer Vikram Kishore Manikka Bahadur was the last loading king of the princely state of Tripura, remembered as a visionary leader and modernizer. Ascending the throne in 1923, he undertook extensive reforms in education, infrastructure, and urban planning, earning him the title Architect of Modern Tripura. He established institutions like the MBB College in Agartala, promoted English and higher education, and encouraged women's education at a time when it was uncommon. A patron of culture and heritage, he also contributed to the preservation of Tripura's rich traditions while embracing modernization. He initiated major developmental projects, including the constructions of the Agartala airport, which still bears his name. Known for his progressive outlook, he also maintained strong relations with the Indian national leaders during the freedom movement. His untimely death in 1947 came just before Tripura's merger with India, but his reforms laid the foundations for the state's growth. Maharaja Veer Vikram is still revered as a benevolent ruler and visionary who shaped Tripura's modern identity. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Hajari Prasad Dwivedi, 19th August 1907 to 19th May 1979. Hajari Prasad Dwivedi was a renowned Hindi novelist, literary historian, essayist, and critic, celebrated for his deep scholarship and creativity in Hindi literature. Born in Balia district of Uttar Pradesh, he combined classical learning with modern literary sensibilities, making him one of the most influential Hindi writers of the 20th century. Dwivedi's works like Banbhatto Ki Atmakatha, Anamdas Ka Putha, and Punarnava are considered masterpieces for their narrative depth, historical imaginations, and philosophical insight. A distinguished scholar of medieval Bhakti poetry, he wrote extensively on Kabir, Nathakats, and medieval saints, bringing scholarly clarity to their contributions. He also served as a professor and director at Vishwabharat University, Santiniketan, where he influenced generations of students. His literary style was marked by intellectual rigor, lyrical expressions, and cultural depth. Recipient of several honors, including the Padma Bhushan, Dwivedi's legacy lies in blending traditions with modernity, leaving an enduring impact on Hindi literature and cultural studies. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Sergei Pavlovich Diaghilev, 31st March 1872 to 19th August 1929. Sergei Pavlovich Diaghilev was a Russian art critic, patron and impresario best known as the founder of the Ballets Russes, a groundbreaking ballet company that transformed the world of dance in the early 20th century. Born in Novgorod, Russia, Diaghilev initially studied law and music but soon devoted himself to the arts, promoting innovative collaborations across disciplines. With the ballets Russes, he brought together some of the greatest talents of his era, including composers like Igor Stravinsky, artists like Pablo Picasso and Henri Matisse, and choreographers like Michael Fokine and George Balanchine. His productions broke away from classical traditions, introducing bold music, modernist set designs, and avant-garde choreography. Though often financially unstable, his company toured Europe and beyond, leaving an indelible influence on ballet and modern art. Diaghilev's vision redefined dance as a synthesis of music, art, and movement. His death in 1929 marked the end of the ballet's races, but his legacy endures as one of the greatest innovators in performing arts history. Your daily dose of wisdom ends here, but the journey never stops. Thank you very much for your patience. Request for like, subscribe and share.